Coxx time.
ThomasBerrymanTV, MC Wicks, you are now rocking with the greatest. Worldwide, universal, we kick game, drop gems, knowledge expand the brain. We don't speak no lie, this all factual. Travel through sound waves, international. My aura is shining, but that's natural. From the cosmos, supernatural, extraterrestrial with the ill flow. Too high, too elevated. Art and culture is beautiful, we gon' celebrate it. Documented this history in the making, connecting with the rest of the planet through conversation. Building from the ground up, this the foundation. Through the power of thought manifestation. Gift the gab, champion rap, greatness. Timeless like hieroglyphs. Who would've ever pictured this? Blow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a very special guest. It's Mz Coxx, the modern day rock star. Please welcome her to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I love it. I love your song Go Ahead. I've been listening to that all week as well, so I'm glad I came across you.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love the film clip for it. That's cool.
Yes. Did you hear Headboard yet or no?
Yes, headboard featuring Little Dirk. That's cool as well. I love that. I've been bumping that headboard, and I even come across one, Fuck You Mean, that song.
Oh, the remix. Yeah. That
Yeah,
was yeah.
yeah, I've been listening to that as well.
Oh, that's dope. You in the game. You already know the vibes.
Yeah, I love your catchphrase too.
It's Coxx time.
Yes. I've been I was watching an interview with you before. I just kept like going back to the start. It was like, yeah. So whereabouts are you from? Where did you grow up? Just for people in Australia who might not be familiar, like the area
I'm
over there.
Atlanta, Georgia is where I'm from. And I've been here all my life for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah. When did you start making music?
I wrote my first verse when I was like 10 years old, but didn't start seriously performing until I was about 15 or 16.
Yeah. Who did you look up to when you were that age that got you inspired?
People like Missy Elliott, Lil Kim, Eve, those would be like my greatest inspirations as far as those people are concerned.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was listening to you and watching the film clip, like this, I was thinking like this is like the first time I sort of come across Little Kim and stuff. It was a really good, cool feeling. I
Yes,
think you got a good vibe.
yes, for sure.
And if you could work with anyone today, who would it be?
I would still want to work with those people,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
because
you and
Missy
Little
Elliott
Kim.
is just like dope, you know what I'm saying, as an artist as a whole. So I always can appreciate her as being an entertainer.
I love Missy Elliott as well. It's cool. I want to ask you, what was your process for making a song, especially like Go Ahead and Headboard?
I mean, so with Go Ahead, it was way easier to write just because it's more like a fun record type of thing. My producer called me and he was just like, I got one for you. I got the song for you. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then when I got to the studio, I heard the song, fell in love with it, and I knocked that song out. It was pretty fast in like an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah,
And then Headboard took a little time just because I feel like I'm like a mood type of person. So if I'm not in that mood or in that vibe, it's harder for me to write a song. But it came natural right after, we got some vibes going, the candles going, liquor and everything else.
yeah. Yeah, definitely. They both got a special place. I really like what you've done with it, and I can't wait to see
Thank you.
more music. That's cool. Who
Yes, on the way.
on the way? That's yeah. I can't wait to support. Like I've come across your website too. I've seen you got merch in it as well, so people can get.
Yes, I have some merch on right now as we speak. This is the hoodie. We have headbands, we have air fresheners, we got some of everything, honestly.
Yeah, I love the logo as well.
Yes, thank you.
That's cool. Who made the videos too as well? Did you get the same person or is it?
No, honestly, it just depends on who's available. I do have like a couple of cameramen that I work with as far as like photo shoots and photography. But as far as videos, it just depends on whoever's available.
Yeah. Yes. And what about as far as production goes, like producers?
The same producer that did Headboard has did Go Ahead. He did my other single, Damn Right. I've been working with him, but I'm actually expanding to working with some other producers as well. So, I'm open as a whole.
Yeah, definitely. What's been the funnest part you've had so far, the best experience?
I would say being able to tour and go state to state and meet new people. Like I'm big on meeting new people and getting that new experience and exposure. So that has definitely been the most fun that I've been having for sure since I've been on tour.
Yeah. What's been the hardest part?
The hardest part I would say probably is not getting much sleep because I still have a regular 9 to 5 type of situation that I do, and then I do music. So that probably would be the hardest part, and also staying consistent because it's so easy to get overly consumed with everything else that's going on in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely consistency. Oh, I wanted to ask you a question that I ask everyone. What advice would you give to someone starting out?
The advice that I would give to someone starting out would be stay consistent, stay true to yourself, and never feel like you have to sell yourself short for anything or anyone. If it's meant for you, it's gonna be meant for you regardless.
Yeah, that's incredible advice. I
Yeah.
want to find out more about you, what inspires you, what you like. So I want to ask, what's your if you had to pick three albums to listen to on a deserted island or whatever, you got your soundtrack. What's your three albums that you're taking with you?
I'm going Chris Brown. Um, I don't remember what the name of the album is, but it's the one that he has. Like it was like a whole bunch of. I think it was like the Graffiti album. I'm gonna go Usher, the Burn album, and then uh, those are my top two for sure.
Yeah,
I will go those. Yeah.
definitely. That's cool. What about movies?
Movies, Loving Basketball is gonna be the first one. I love, love, love Loving Basketball. I would probably do Friday, and then I would probably do Love Don't Cost a Thing
Yeah,
because I like the older love stories.
yeah, that's cool. I love Friday too. I'm glad you said that. That's one of my favorite movies.
I was just watching that before I joined this call, so yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Um, what's your plans for the next 12 months? Where do you see yourself and what are you doing?
Um, the next year we'll be on tour. I start my promo tour, the Mz Coxx Coldest Winter Ever tour on January 10th. So I'll be doing that. Definitely expanding. Outside of going on tour, I want to go overseas for sure. Working with new artists, features, of course, maybe some more movies or TV appearances, and just taking over the world is world domination, the Mz Coxx way.
Oh, it's Cox time.
It's Cox time.
Yeah, I've seen you doing acting as well. So
Yes.
that's another thing
Yeah.
that was awesome too. I've like been researching you this week, and maybe each day I find something else new.
Oh,
It's
you did
good.
your research. Yeah. I've been shooting
Yeah,
movies on Tubi, Amazon, and Peacock. So make sure you check that out. Hot Girls for the Gram, Make It Rain, and Decades.
yeah.
And I
Was
also have music in all of those movies as well. So
that's awesome. Was that something you're always interested in, or it just came about like once you're making music?
yeah. Acting has always been like another love. Music has always been my first love, but acting is a close second. When I was younger, my mother used to make me do acting classes because she always was like, "You got to be a triple threat, got to be a triple threat." So she wanted me to be able to write, perform, and act. So
Yeah,
definitely have a love in acting.
yeah. And what about I wanted to ask too, like with your acting, wh- who's your top three actors or top actors that you look up to that inspires you?
Halle Berry, Taraji P. Henson, Jamie Foxx,
Yeah,
and then I'll go Denzel.
yeah. Denzel would be one of my all-time favorites. He's the greatest. I love Training Day. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yes, that's a good movie for sure.
Yeah, hopefully you tour over to Australia as well.
I can't wait. I hopefully we're working on that. I want to get booked in Australia for sure. I can't wait. Like I want to be overseas performing and doing things out there. So we need to set that up. I
Yeah,
don't know if you know like club promoters and hosts and stuff like that, but they need to bring Mz Coxx to Australia.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I need Cox time in Australia.
Hello, they do.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll make it happen. The modern day rock star. How did you?
In Australia, Mz Coxx takes over Australia for sure.
It's gonna happen.
It's on the way. Next year, I'll be in there 2025. I'm putting it into the atmosphere.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll definitely be coming there. Wait, when you're making a song, do you always have to hear the beat first and then write, or is it different each time?
It's different each time. Sometimes I already have like the words going and then I marry it to the beat, or my producer send me the beat and then I write to it. It honestly just depends on the time that I'm in.
Yeah, different moods.
That's
I've seen
for
that.
sure.
I was watching one of the other interviews as well. Like your favorite time to write, do you have to be, there's a certain time, do you have to get up early, late, or is it just whenever?
It's honestly whenever I'm always like having words in my head. So I'm always writing and then like I write a lot in the shower because I think a lot in the shower. So it kind of just
Yeah.
comes naturally with me in that. And then I take showers when I'm bored. That's like a fun fact, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm always thinking about something, creating something.
Yeah. What's your plans for the weekend?
I have to film tomorrow. I have content. I have more interviews, more press, and preparing for the next week. We got to shoot a video and knock out some drops. So we're really busy. I don't really have a downtime or down moment for sure.
Just constantly working. Can you
Yes.
tell me when the next song's coming?
The next song is coming at the top of the year, first quarter. I have a whole EP coming and a mixtape coming. So
Yeah.
just stay tuned. I mean, that's the best thing that I can say.
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on you too. I've been loving. I've had your music on repeat on the computer as well, just pumping
Oh,
it.
thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yes, it's good. I was excited to finally talk to you.
Listen, I appreciate you for even having me, allowing me to come on your platform and just talk to you and spend time with you. What time is it in Australia?
Now it's 10, about 10:20 nearly AM.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you guys are like daytime to nighttime. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so is it still Saturday where you are?
Yes, it is. But where you are is Sunday at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see how that works. So
In
you're
the
ahead. You living in the future.
I'm in the future and I can
I'm
see
living in the past. You in the future.
yeah, I can see Cox time coming to Australia.
Yes, I'm on the way.
Your I guess dream destination to perform at.
Definitely Australia. Definitely Europe, Dubai. Like I don't really have a set destination of where I want to perform at because I just want to be all over. Like I want it to be like there's not a continent that I didn't touch when it comes to performing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see traveling the world would be cool.
Yeah, for sure. The world Mz Coxx World Tour.
Yes. Cox World is Cox World, all right. That'd be cool though.
Yes, it's the Cox World.
Yeah. Where did you come up with your logo too? I love it. It reminds me like a Rolling Stones one, but like a more hip hop.
And that's exactly what I was going for because I call myself the rock star modern day. It's like I wanted to give that fun, that edgy, that wild type of side, which is really me as an individual. That's Mz Coxx artistry as a whole. It's fun, it's wild, it's edgy, but and unique within itself. So I wanted to definitely give that vibes with the logo for sure.
Yeah, yeah, you pulled it off. Succeeded. Can you tell us what it's like, I guess, to be in the music industry, like how your journey is so far?
The music industry, I'm gonna say it's definitely blood, sweat, and tears. When they say that, they really mean it. It's 100% blood, sweat, and tears. There's so much work that goes into it. It's tears of joy, it's tears of sadness, it's blood because you're putting in so much work for it. But if you are doing something that you love, you don't consider it work. So, but it's a lot that goes into it for sure. I would definitely say that.
Yeah, definitely. I, that's one of my goals one day to see, yeah, how a song's put together, like with the beats, the performance, everything.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That'd be cool. And are you always in the studio or you just, constant
I'm in
work.
the studio as much as I can be. For right now, I've been on tour, so I haven't even been home a lot lately. So we've been on the road. But I do, I am, if I'm home, if we're not on tour, I am in the studio a lot.
Filming as well, is it similar experience or is it different world?
It's a little different. You still have to like convey a message and embody something else. It's just that our film schedule varies. It just depends on what you're doing. So
Yeah, I'm excited. I think 2025 will be an awesome year for you, definitely.
yeah, I'm excited about it as well. Like we are working, we doing numbers. So I'm just excited to see what the future holds for Mz Coxx. Like I've been having tunnel vision and I can see the light. So I'm excited. I'm humble, grateful, but yet excited. And I know that it's so much more work that needs to be done.
That's great. What do you look for in your team? Like when you're working with the producer, what sort of things do you look for in people?
I'm big on chemistry and energy. So anybody like from producers to people that I work with to friends, anybody that's around me, I'm big on the chemistry and the energy. If we can't like have that energy then or we can't connect, then I'd be like, I really wasn't feeling the vibes.
Yeah. I definitely want to see one day a collaboration, you and Missy Elliott or you and Lil Kim.
I
That would
hope
be
so
cool.
too. I've been putting it in the atmosphere. So hopefully she see any of these interviews and she's like, hey, let's do it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I hope
let's
she
make it
does.
happen.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Um, so we covered like your top three movies, artists, and now I wanna know what would be your favorite things to do when you're not making music.
I'm big on family, so I would say spending time with my family and loved ones, even if we're just vibing out. I'm gonna say bowling as next, and then sometimes just being at home and watching movies and just relaxing.
Yeah. You good at bowling?
I wouldn't say that I'm the greatest, but I enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah, I love I love bowling. It's cool. We got like a strike zone bowling over here. I'm not sure if they got that there, but it's pretty
No.
fun. You can get like beers and stuff
Oh, okay, cool.
and play. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm any good. Uh, yeah. What else? Tell us about if you got an album coming out. How long can we wait to see when that's coming? Are you allowed to
It's
talk
coming on
about it?
top of the year. You just gotta stay tuned.
Okay,
Stay tuned.
and we staying tuned. Yeah, I'm following you, subscribed.
Yes, like, follow, comment, subscribe, share. All my platforms are Mz Coxx. That's MZCOXX. Again, that's MZCOXX. You can go to my website for exclusive merch, tour dates, and all things Mz Coxx. We'll be sending out email blasts to anybody who is subscribed to my website, so they'll know first and when I'm coming out with the project or anything that I have new, and that's MzCoxx.com.
Yeah, MzCoxx.com. I've got it open on my other screen right now. I was,
Yes.
it's cool. It's definitely exciting. I think it's exciting times coming for you, and yeah, everyone needs to go and follow Miss Cox.
Yes, please and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. And like again, just allowed me to come on your platform and talk to you. It was great. Thank you so much.
Anytime. Is there anything I didn't ask that like I should have asked?
Nope. I feel like we crossed everything off the list for sure. We got the social medias, we got the influences, we got what I would tell to other people, and we talked about the project. So it's on the way.
Definitely. I appreciate you so much. It's been great.
Thank you. Have a good one. It is Cox time. It's
Thank you, Miss Cox.
Cox time.
Thomas Berryman TV.